Welcome to the World Cup Desk, your AI-hosted show. Spain are world champions. Extra time. Job done. The trophy stays in Europe. With me today, Steve-O, who feels every game like it's a matter of life and death. Neve, who'll tell you she was right about everything before anyone's asked. And Shaz, who keeps both of them honest. The big question coming out of last night, was this Spain winning the World Cup or Argentina losing it?
Spain won it, Casey. They earned every bit of it. They were better over 90 minutes, better over 120. There's no asterisk on that.
Argentina had chances to close it out and didn't take them. So yeah, both things are true. Spain were brilliant and Argentina left the door open.
Look, I watched the whole thing and Spain deserved it, but Argentina in that second half looked like a team that thought they'd already won.
That's the point, though. Spain kept going. They never sat off. That's not Argentina having a bad day. That's a team that refuses to let you breathe.
Steve-O, I don't disagree, but you're writing Argentina completely out of it, and they were the better side for a big chunk of that game.
Shaz, last word. Greatest Spain team ever, or does the era matter?
Ask me again when they've won 2 of them. One World Cup's brilliant, but it doesn't settle that conversation.
Fair place to leave it. Spain are champions. The debate starts now. Stick with us. Right, quick scores before we go anywhere else. Spain 1, Argentina 0 after extra time. Ferran Torres the goal. Spain are your 2026 world champions. Messi rated 3 out of 10 by ESPN. Enzo Fernandez off with a red card. And Scaloni left his press conference in tears talking about his future. That is your final.
Scaloni in tears. That's a manager who knows his squad gave everything, and it still wasn't enough. And that is a brutal place to be.
He might be walking away from it as well, which, given what he's done with that squad, would be a real shame. But you can't blame him after watching Messi get a 3 out of 10 in a World Cup final.
Messi, 3 out of 10. I mean, that's the number that's going to follow that final around forever, isn't it? Whatever anyone says about legacy.
And that's what hurts. Because Lamine Yamal at 19 is being talked about as the player who completed football. And Messi standing on the same pitch in tears. And that image doesn't leave you.
Steve-O, Yamal was magnificent, but completes football at 19. He has to actually sustain it before anyone's writing that on a plaque.
We'll pick that thread up properly in the next segment. Spain are champions. Torres got the goal. And the Messi conversation is going to run all week. Back in a moment. Right, the question we haven't actually settled. Was this Spain being brilliant or Argentina being poor? Because those are two very different legacies.
It was Spain being brilliant. Argentina were nullified, yes, but you don't nullify that squad by accident. You have to be exceptional to do it.
Steve-O, Argentina were a shadow of what they've been. You can't separate Spain's performance from the fact that the team they were playing wasn't functioning.
Both can be true, can't they? Spain pressed them into the ground and Argentina let them.
But that's the thing. You make Argentina let you. That's not fortune. That's a system that works at the highest level against the best players on the planet.
A system that works brilliantly, agreed. But if Messi's a 3 out of 10 and Enzo's sent off, Spain are winning that game against most sides, not just Argentina.
Shaz, you're the tiebreaker. Does Spain's record hold up if Argentina were at full strength in your gut?
Honestly, I think Spain still win it, but it's not 1-0, and that scoreline is doing a lot of work for how we're all talking about this today.
So let's get to the man himself. Messi, 3 out of 10, in tears at the end. And now the question is whether one final like that leaves a mark on everything he's built.
It doesn't, and I say that as someone who's had no reason to be generous to him. One bad night doesn't undo what came before it. That's not how legacy works.
It's not even that it was a bad night. He was completely removed from the game, and you could see it on his face. He knew it, and that's the image people are going to carry.
I mean, if your greatest player is a 3 out of 10 in the final, you're probably not winning it regardless of who's on the other side.
Neve, does it matter though? Not to the history books, but to how people feel about him going forward.
People will feel what they want to feel about Messi. They always have. The ones who love him will say Spain nullified him. The ones who don't will point at this game. And nothing that happened on that pitch yesterday changes either camp.
But that's the thing. If this is his last World Cup, this is the last image. And the last image matters to the story, whether we like it or not.
Shaz, does it land differently for you because it might genuinely be the end?
A bit, yeah. I'd rather not see any player finish like that. But then again, plenty of brilliant players have had their last game and it wasn't a fairy tale. And we still know what they were.
We'll leave it there for now. The tears are fresh and the takes are going to keep coming all week. But Spain are champions and that result stands whatever we make of Messi's afternoon. Right, final word then. Spain are world champions, Argentina go home with nothing, and we've been pulling it apart all morning.
What it means for world football is simple. Pressing, structure, collective over individual. That's the blueprint now, and Spain have just proved it holds at the very highest level.
And the funny thing is, United fans have been saying for years that you can't just build a team around one genius and expect it to carry you forever. So I'm not going to pretend this doesn't feel like a point well made.
That's not what happened here, and you know it. Argentina had a system. They just couldn't break Spain down. So don't dress it up as something it isn't.
From where I'm sitting, it means any nation that does the hard, unglamorous work for long enough can win a World Cup, which is either inspiring or depressing, depending on how patient your federation is.
Beautifully put, Shaz. Spain are champions. The debate carries on, and that's your lot from us. Thanks for being here. Catch you next time. That's a wrap. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.